is actually on the map, or you guys are going to have to add like a little nub or something.
Yeah. So he'll enter, remove his helm.
So
My lady, what was that?
she just address you like Sir Owen, like acknowledging that you're in the room.
Yes. We'll be heading back out soon. We're still well rested enough, and if not, the banner will keep us upright.
She nods.
I wanted to apologize for returning without valuable knowledge.
She shakes her head. You searched for what you believe to be a likely goal, a way forward, and this land made you wanting. There's nothing to apologize for, Someone. But if you find yourself still depressed, she says with a smirk, then steel your resolve, take that frustration, and redouble your efforts when you set back out.
And smiles and nods. You honor me, my lady. Of course. Know that my resolve has not weakened. Not even by a hair. But if I may be so bold, my lady.
She quirks an eyebrow.
There is a dangerous spirit out there. Might I have some sort of token of yours to take out there? To keep my mind in check.
Roll a persuasion check.
Hell yeah. I can't benefit from my own Scaldix, right?
No.
Alright.
That's the leg up Bart's having this campaign.
I'll just roll good. Easy.
Oh, he actually did just roll.
Yo!
Hmm.
Very well. But it shan't be a physical token I send you off with.
Corks, bro. No.
No. Can you send over Sogalio,
Of course,
My-
my lady.
Hellian's sister?
Hellion?
Because the Order of Sunfire is based off of Heliel.
Oh, okay. Of course. I shall find her, my lady.
She's so
You
difficult to
should-
find. I wonder where she is. Turns around, giant standards. Ah, I'll start there.
Have you guys seen Sir Solgaleo? Just giant fucking off sun banner
Oh!
pressing over all the tents. Yeah. What's Solgaleo doing?
Nothing in particular. Just adjusting it, like straps and leathers and stuff to make sure everything's prepared for going out, because she doesn't imagine we're going to stay here long.
Soren approaches. Standard bearer. The commander, right? She's commander.
Yeah, Expeditionary Commander.
The lady commander requires your presence.
Oh, what could it be about?
That is between you and her.
Hmm.
And me.
Why did you say it like that?
He's just a little guy. He's trying to get in there.
It's just like the suit is just gigantic, and this is a little fella in the middle.
He really is like a halfling, mid-halfling.
Oh, I will
Sure.
say, just for your guys' general reference, the thing they were fighting earlier were giant bats.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys could see some of their bodies be like littered
Yeah.
at different parts of the place.
It's not
this
difficult
might
to
have
suss
been
out.
where they lived before this expedition first got here, because
Yeah.
the overhang.
Lived. Now it's
Yeah.
where they dead.
Oh well. Thank God there's a purify food and drink spell, or else, yeah, maybe eating them would be dangerous.
Mm.
But you take what you can get.
15 different diseases in this bad boy. She will tighten the last little strap, make sure her little arm bangles are set up right, and give him a firm nod. I appreciate it. I will take my leave. No need to keep her waiting. And then take off.
Goes with her.
You
self-inviting.
go back
Okay.
to the commander's tent, and you both enter in.
Shit.
As she's in the midst of using like a sextant to like measure distance, and she looks up, smirks.
Hello.
So Galileo, I had a request for you. That will be all, Sir Orin. She says with a triumphant smirk, like, go on. Go.
Go on, shoot.
Go. Go now.
Just dip his head, leaves.
Aw. You are a fellow of the Order of Sunflowers. I was hoping if you would be so kind as to, well, perform thy pious duty alongside me.
Can you enlighten Garth as to what she's requesting?
You're not sure. It's not sex. It's not propositioning you for that. I can tell you that.
Okay, I figured that much. But it was also like a.
You guys did pick Lady Cullen to be more wolf-like.
Hell yeah.
So she does have a bit of I know you don't know what I'm talking about look on her face.
You're terrible, terrible man.
You guys picked it.
I'm gonna assume that she leaves the standard like at the front entrance to the place.
Yeah.
Because it's probably too big to get inside the tent. More than
Yeah.
anything. Yeah, sure. If there's a seating spot, she would agree to it and await instructions, effectively. Take a seat.
As a native of Helvio, or at least someone thoroughly familiar with its holds, you know the chant of the sun.
Quite familiar.
I think as a pleasant treat for the company tonight, I will be singing it from here in the Overlook. It is my understanding from Sir Orin's account that you will be going out quite soon. Would you be so kind as to mimic it during your descent? Let
Carry
this
us forward
frozen
into the
north feel
unknown.
the sun.
It would be
If you're up
my pleasure.
for it. She smirks. Excellent. Then that is all. Happy hunting.
She does a bit of a flourishing bow as she takes her leave. Could she play? I'm trying to figure like if she could play a lyre while carrying the standard. The answer is no. A lyre is very much two-handed.
I could play my lute if that's something that I'd be able to do.
You're not a member of the right order, friend.
I
Yeah.
figured.
Also, it is the chant of the sun.
Chant of the sun.
It's a voice. It's a vocal thing.
Well then that's easy enough to manage.
Beatbox.
Just gonna ska all the way down.
Do you guys mind if I head off to Begs just because I'm starting to dip a little bit? So
That's fair. We'll probably end in a
it's
little bit.
close, yeah.
Not really.
Oh,
Never do
okay.
that.
It's fine. I usually leave like round about now anyway, but
Mhm.
that's fine. Sorry guys. See you next time then.
All good.
Good night.
Cheers.
Good night. I'm gonna kill her on purpose.
So, you guys set out once more into the cold.
Yeah.
I will give you a taste of the chant, but we're not gonna play it because I'm afraid of copyright.
Just
I'm pretty sure I played it before and it was fun.
Oh,
Any second now, Bima.
he's a second.
please, please.
He's just a little nervous.
You guys heard the chant of the sun as players.
Yeah.
This is the exact chant that the chanter monks were doing.
Yeah.
Which, let it be known, Halo song is pretty epic. When it's bouncing around acoustically from a mountainside into a snowy wasteland, it hit different. I say for your characters, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Make me where your character's like, what's a Halo? What's a Halo game? Can you So, Galileo, roll me a performance check at advantage because she's technically helping you.
Well, I'm good at these. And I'm gonna justify them because I cranked it up a little bit too much. Oh, I didn't click the advantage one. I clicked on
Not
two different
advantage.
things. Okay.
21's still good. 21's still good. That puts out 1 and 5. Oh, so close. So close.
Oh.
So close.
What if I use the ban? No.
Oh, that's fair. I'll give it a reroll because you do guys rock 'em banner. You guys will see why maybe later. Okay, well,
Nope,
yeah,
it got worse. It only got
I was
worse.
terribly surprised at that one over it.
Yeah, 50% chance.
To you, Sir Orin, as you gain a token of sunlight in your pocket, not literally, but like metaphorically and inspirationally.
I got sunshine in my pocket.
Yeah, I think that's actually fair. I will just give you an inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think it's fair. An inspiration for this character. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a question.
Actually, one more thing. Roll me your performance. Not necessarily because you're performing, but because like it's more of a you feeling off of the performance. You emphasizing with it, sympathizing. I don't know the differences at times.
Guidance on this, yay, nay?
Yeah.
Okay. Oops.
You both the same number. It's like literally the same number. You both have a 7. You got a 1 on the guy. Oh my god.
True synergy.
True synergy. True synergy. Okay, that makes perfect narrative sense then. Until you replenish your Scoldix, so when you take a short rest, I guess, you can max one out.
Ooh. Okay.
Only one though.
Yeah.
But if you take a short rest, you lose up.
Gotcha.
You redouble your spirit, so to speak. So back out into the cold, you guys go, baby. You make it back to the body. Bad news, good news, the body's still there. Bad news, it's in a different way now.
Oh boy.
It looks butchered.
Butchered
Like
or eaten by animals?
butchered.
Okay.
Cleaned
Further
up.
than it already was.
Correct. It's only been, you assume, a couple hours.
Does
Since
it
you
look
last
like it
saw it?
was? Does it look like it was butchered by the same way?
Ooh, roll me a medicine check.
Can do. Let me pull some stuff up. Normal medicine. Youch. She's a little disturbed at seeing the body again.
It looks the same, but you're not quite sure. Things out here were quick, eh? Charles looks at him like, dude, bro. Like Stewie from Family Guy, like tilt and lean back, like, bro. Sorry. Too soon. Not. He just looks back at the body.
No comment as we
No
continue
comment.
on, I assume.
Charles just keeps staring at him for a couple more minutes. Really put the silent judgment stare into him. Well, at least it didn't follow us up the trail.
That's where
You think it didn't want to or couldn't?
If it took rocks from the mountains, it can follow us.
Unless there's some supernatural presence preventing such.
It fears our numbers. Simply put.
Oh, there is another set of footprints now.
Oh boy. Leading which way?
Zoop.
Oh, of course.
And a bzoop. Actually, no, it wouldn't be following exactly this path. It'd probably be like bzoop, and then bzoop.
Does it look similar to either of the other two?
It's got booties.
It's got booties.
Got das Boots.
Obviously, it's more recent. How long
Yeah.
would we have been at the camp, as I'll call it?
Couple hours.
So can I tell
like,
if this
that's
was
like
shortly
3
after
hours.
we got there, or...
Yeah, probably would have been around the time you guys were scaling the side.
And tracks-wise, I can't tell anything. Like, tracks within the tracks, I mean. You know what I mean? Like boot tracks?
I'm not following.
Like, you know how boots have a certain pattern to them when you take a step?
Yeah,
Because
it's a different
the grip
pattern.
that they need? Okay, that's what I was wondering. Thank you. Well, this is a new trail. It does not match the other two.
And the more recent, which means whoever made them is close at hand.
Another
I see.
person that carved another person.
I do not know how they would carry it out in this situation, but it is not unheard of to eat the dead in traditions.
Ugh.
That being said, I wonder if it is a similar situation to this trail. And she'd point to the one that we followed.
Bruno looks over his shoulder and like sort of speaks aloud to Styx. Oh, better be on the lookout, Styx. There's a second one. Well, about to be a second one.
Don't do this to me. Please.
No goading.
He chuckles himself, but quiets down at that.
Given how long it's been, how long do I
Huh?
think before this trail we won't be able to follow it anymore?
Ugh.
Like, would we be able to follow this trail a little ways and then come back to it? Or is this one on the verge of leaving?
It's on. I wouldn't say it's on the verge of leaving, but it's gonna be a lot harder. Because again, the snow is uniformly blanketing
Yeah.
all of it. But at what point would it stop being like a trail and just be like a bunch of small mounds?
Mm-hmm. Look to Orin. I think if we follow this new path, we may have a lot harder time following the old one. But like you said, whatever made it, or whoever, would be closer. If that is of interest to you.
And whoever made these tracks, and points to the two sets here, are dead or going to be. I say we take to this trail.
Which one?
Blue.
Okay. Then she'll lead the way.
Excellent. You lead the way. Well, good news is this is not this long. Please add another layer of mountains right here.
Oh,
Haha!
Visibility's a bitch.
I think that's the color I used.
You can probably draw like this. Just fill in this section. Watch it be the ash warden that cannibalizes people. That'd be so funny.
Okay, now I can
Yeah,
continue
what
the
the
arc.
fuck?
what's your ash warden name? Cannibal.
My name is Yam, and your name is Dinner.
Ash warden yam because I am a yam. So it's not cannibalization.
I'm actually a sentient yam.
There you go.
If you meet this ash warden, he talks only in Snacklish.
I'm gonna kill him on sight.
No,
I'm gonna at least attempt to kill him on sight. Might be an ash warden, but I got fucking determination.
You guys follow this blue trail. And the way you drew this is actually pretty accurate. There is like a veil that goes like this. I'm not gonna draw it exactly, but there is like a sidewinder, so to speak, that carves through. So this is technically a separate mountain range,
Ah, I see.
right? So there's like this mountain range, and then there's a micro mountain range here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You're picking them up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any better visibility because of that?
Into this sector here, yes, because it's protected from Zilvains. It's still limited, but it's not 30 feet limited. It's like hundreds of feet limited,
Nice.
which is like order of magnitude better. So you guys get to the edge of this mountain range, following this trail, and realize that hey, the mountains are different here. Oh, and that this trail winds between the many like a quarry, because it makes it sound like it's purposely mined, but a large amount of large boulders in this setting, this little spot here. To those of you that have a passive perception of 14 or better, you guys do smell smoke very, very faintly, and you don't think it's from your camp at this distance. And with this much shit in the way, you do smell smoke. And not cooked meat smoke, it's the wood smoke.
It smells like someone had the fire going.
Where there's fire, there's people.
Can she attempt to try and figure out where it came from?
Roll survival.
Can do. And if that fails, following the path.
Gonna help it out, though.
16?
16, there does look to be one rock formation that's maybe a third way up this slope. That does seem a bit discolored compared to the rest of its surroundings. The mixing of soot and snow, perhaps.
She'd point it out as they approach. What is that there?
You guys go to this fire. Or rather, cinders. As you guys get closer and have to sort of shimmy into a more tight alcove space of multiple boulders are leaned against each other, making this sort of hollow space underneath all of them, like an umbrella. You do see that there is a very small, or what was a very small fire, now cindering. Some wood piece burning in the middle of it. Or at least you think it's wood at an initial glance. Not sure.
It's a hunk of meat. I don't know.
It's not meat. It's too thin to be that, unless it's a really, really thin piece of meat. It doesn't smell like it.
It cut out a little bit. Where's this thing?
In the fire.
In the fire. The cinders.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, looking at it. Is it wood or?
Roll me a nature check.
Can do.
Music
No,
stuff.
particularly. No,
Oh!
I think it did. Well, I was gonna say it's not particularly hard DC, but at a nat one.
Let me,
At a 9
Anyone else
total.
have nature?
Is there anything I can do about that? Let me just look here.
Does anyone else
I
have
don't
nature
want-
trained?
I don't think I do.
That's a womp womp.
Nope.
I don't know if this is... it's not worth it just to get rid of my nat 1 to use my scout's tenacity. I'm smarter than that.
It's your call. It's gonna be a fail otherwise.
Yeah, alright, I'll reroll it.
And then second that one.
No, please.
That would have been so funny.
What if you were a halfling?
If only, if only.
What if you were a
24.
halfling, friend? Well, they got
looks-
lost.
It doesn't. After deeper examination, it's covered in soot. It's still burning. It's still cindering. So it's hard to make out the difference between this and a twig. or a stick. It's bone.
Oh.
And with a 24, it looks to be more than just bone. It looks to be like an icon, like a talisman. It has like shaped dimension to it as opposed to just, the natural dimensions of bone.
It wouldn't look similar to anything she'd seen before. Would it?
Definitely something local. Here, I'll roll for Alphonse. Oh, wait. You point out this object here. You guys go look around the place, make sure the place is safe. No goat freak is gonna show up. No goat man. And Alphon pulls out his journal pages through it, back to the section that he was drawing in earlier, and he holds it up for you guys to see. It's the same icon. It looks, let me see if I remember how to do it. Looks like, sorry, I think it was like sort of like an 8. No, it goes like this. Yeah, like that.
Fucking corn.
I know what you're talking about.
And he had drawn this earlier, or
It was on the dead guy's body. It was one of them.
I see.
It was like one of the ritualistic markings on him.
Yeah, seeing it now, would she ping that that's where it was, or does he just say that?
Both.
Okay. So I burn it.
Perhaps it's some sort of protection.
If it was meant to protect the man who's dead, it did not work very well. Do you think it is meant to be something good or something bad?
He shakes his head. That I am afraid I don't know. He closes his book and puts it away. The ways of Novenas are cryptic.
Interesting.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I feel like we want to be close to listen in on this. But
Not hard.
Yeah.
When you guys are in this hollow space, the wind's a lot quieter.
I guess perception to try and see if we're being watched and all.
Yes, keeping an eye out, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll join in on that.
I already know. I already
Sure,
know.
you don't
yeah.
want to set this one out, or
I already know.
Jesus, Sir Roran.
Perception's not his strong suit.
Yeah, his
He has
mind
unlimited
gain
bravado and
unhindered.
confidence. Cannot see shit.
There's a reason the rest of us are here.
Let's see. Sir Orin, you guys appear to be fine. Sir Styx, you appear to be fine.
Hey,
Sir Gallio,
I appear to
you
be.
appear to be fine, but you do see a snow leopard on the on one of the higher elevations.
Oh, how charming!
Bird.
Does it
Yeah,
seem to be
so-
watching, or is it just kind of hanging out? being a
I mean,
snow leopard?
it's aware of your guys' presence, but it's not hunting you.
Yeah, it's doing the predatory cat thing of just like I'm making sure I know what's up, but we're chill.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does she wave at it? I think she gives it a little wave, and if anybody questions that, she just points out that it's a snow leopard.
Roll me and landing.
That's the funny thing, it waves back.
Watch as I get a 20 on this. If it waves back, I'll cry. Okay, not even close.
That's a 2, not an out one. You wave at it,
Yeah, she's not Jin.
and then it ducks away somewhere in the rockscape.
Well,
You feel a hand on your shoulder. It's Charles. He just pats your shoulder like it's okay.
I put my hand upon his hand upon my shoulder and just like, I know. Thank you.